Welcome to KWD Insights. This YouTube channel is a small business owner's secret to successful marketing. The digital landscape is changing. It's really hard to keep up nowadays, and that's where we come in. KWD Insights is dedicated to providing startup companies and small business owners free and reliable resources to help them keep up in a competitive digital landscape. Join the discussion on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and LinkedIn. Catch our weekly YouTube videos and marketing newsletters. And our biggest free resource that we've offered yet are free digital courses that are exclusively offered at www.kwd.marketing. I'm Kelly Carter, CEO of KWD Digital Marketing Agency. We are a local and trusted agency based out of Spring Hill, Florida. If you are new to this channel, we've been going on a 4-part marketing journey, and this is part 2 out of a 4-part series. So if you missed last week, please make sure to check out our last video so that you are up to date in today's video and topics. And please make sure to visit our blog, KWD Insights. You can subscribe for free. There is no paywall at all at www.kwd.marketing. By doing so, you're going to get a more depth approach at all of the topics that we talk about today, plus access to our free branding e-course. So I highly recommend taking the time to subscribe there. And while you're at it, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, because by doing so, this is allowing us to create these free and reliable resources for startup companies and small business owners across the nation. So each like and each time somebody subscribes, it really helps us help you guys. Thank you so much and enjoy today's video. This is part 2 of our video series, A Comprehensive Journey Through Branding, where we're going to dive into aspects such as defining your ideal client, brand personality, and how to create a successful brand. In this video, we're going to discuss how you can curate a brand that relates to audiences on multiple levels. But before we can relate to our audience, we have to know who our audience is. An ideal target audience is a group of people that are most likely to be interested in your brand's product or services. They share common characteristics such as age, gender, lifestyle, income, and interests. In order to distinguish the target audience for your brand, there are 3 things that need to happen. First, you need to conduct market research. Whether it's primary market research from data generated within your own company, or secondary market research that you access through reputable studies or third-party peer-reviewed internet sources, you can use that market research to help you make conscious and informed decisions whenever you're building your brand. 2, you need to analyze consumer behavior. How are people interacting with your product and services? How are they buying? And how are they interacting outside of your brand? What do they do as their personal hobby? How much disposable income do they have? What are their primary interests? Is your business falling into the necessity category range of their budget, or would it fall within the luxury category of their budget? Analyzing who your consumer is and how they're behaving is going to help you make conscious and informed decisions when curating your brand. And 3, you need to focus on your unique selling propositions. You may have heard of this term whenever you're marketing your business. Whenever you're building your brand, the same aspects apply. You have to have something that sets your brand out from your competitors. We're going to go deeper into what a unique selling proposition is soon in this video. So outside of primary and secondary market research, whenever you're figuring out who your ideal client is, you need to focus on your service or product. Who and where are you servicing? What are you bringing to the table? So if you're focusing on a local person, some things that you can do is check out your local census and see what the primary population is comprised of in your target areas. From there, you can start separating different target demographics. There's going to be different demographics of people in your target area. Some demographics may resonate with your product or service more than others. So that's where primary and secondary market research and knowing how your consumer is behaving with your brand and outside of your brand is important. So for instance, I'm a small business owner based out of Spring Hill, Florida. One of my primary areas that I target is Spring Hill, Florida. So we have about 49% of our population is female, 52% is male. The primary demographics of age being 45 to 65, We are about 60% that age demographic. Our second largest age group being 65 older, because Spring Hill originally started out as a retirement community. So knowing those age groups and those demographics helps me with tailoring my services. Now you go a step beyond that I specifically work with small business owners. So then we do secondary market research to see what is the primary age group of small business owners located near me. What is my business service falling into a necessity, or is it falling into a luxury? So right now with digital marketing, that's actually a great area because the market is shifting. It used to be a necessity, especially during COVID, because small businesses relied on professional digital marketing to get their service across on the digital world when the physical world was shut down. So Spring Hill business owners were running towards digital marketing agents to do this for their service. Now that things are evolving with AI, with Canva and other very easy to do graphic design platforms, people are taking digital marketing into their own hands. So there are some pitfalls there, but that is a shift that I'm seeing within my industry, that we are teetering between a necessity and a luxury, especially because we are a professional team. We have over 30 years experience. We are priced competitively, but obviously it's a higher price than do-it-yourself marketing. So that's why we fall sometimes into the luxury for small business owners. Looking deeper into statistics for small business owners on a national level in the United States, about 70% of small business owners are a one-man show. So meaning they do all of their in-house marketing, they do their books, they do everything themselves. So that is a huge struggle when my primary target demographic is small business owners. So knowing that struggle, we shifted our target demographic being on small business owners that were just establishing and falling into that 70% that do everything themselves, into focusing on the 30% of small business owners that are established. They have brick and mortar and they're having like a net of $100,000 a year in revenue, because that puts them in a position where our business is a necessity, because they do need professional digital marketing to continue scaling their business. And they also have the budget to afford our services. So now we went from, 52% of my area being men and, 49 being women, 51 and 49, to now I know my ideal target audience is between 45 and 55 years old. They're running a brick and mortar business with a net revenue of at least $100,000. My business falls on the necessity end of the scale. And there are different things that you can do when defining your target audience and diving into the nitty-gritties. You can even niche down your target audience. Let's say that you are a car salesman. You're looking for people that are able to afford a luxury good. They have at least, $20,000 a year in expendable income so that they can afford the down deposit and the payments. They need to have good credit. That does fall on a broader spectrum of people. You can target and niche down to maybe small business owners just starting out, especially on the younger side, that like to be more flashy with their business and more risky with their investments. Maybe a small business owner that just got approved for, loan 25 to 35 might be a niche that you can target within your local area through targeted advertising. And that might yield you higher results or higher conversions within your marketing. So once you have a general idea of who your ideal target audience is, you can then niche down into different areas. Bringing it back to KWD as a real-time example, there's a lot of small business owners in Spring Hill, Florida. I target Central Florida, so we're talking hundreds and thousands of small business owners. And we have hundreds of other digital marketing agencies that are operating local to me, also targeting those people. So how can I improve my strategy to where I'm targeting a more exclusive audience and improving my conversions, lowering my marketing costs, and seeing more customers as a result from my marketing efforts? Something that you can do is niche down, focus on one business and become a specialty for that business. So for my agency, we still offer digital marketing for any small business. We have worked especially a lot with the beauty industry and we decided to niche down with real estate because KWD is local and trusted. We have a team of local experts. We have over 30 years of industry experience in web development. That puts us at a unique advantage to position ourselves with real estate offices local to us. Normally, it is harder. If you work in digital marketing, I'm sure you can agree that it is harder to work with real estate agents because you do have to know a lot more about their specific industry. So we did a lot of initiative, a lot of research and development to curate custom packages for some of our local real estate offices. And by doing that, taking that initiative, doing that extra market research, getting to know their industry, we positioned ourselves as an expert, local, trusted agency that real estate agents can trust to thoroughly know their industry and also execute the latest marketing strategies for their business. So that's just one example. I'm going to use my agency in real time to see how you can take it from a broader target audience and niche it down to one specific sector that you can excel in that would make you stand out from your local competition. So that way it makes it easier for you to sell to them because you have products that are curated specifically for them. You're solving a unique problem that nobody else in your local area is solving. So we do go more into detail on how to define your target audience, exactly what a target audience is, how to do primary and secondary, local or national market research, all on our blog, KWD Insights, which you can subscribe to for free. There is no paywall. So make sure to visit us at www.kwd.marketing. So now that we talked about how to define your ideal target audience, we're going to talk about why that's so important when it comes to branding. When you're building your brand and you're starting to create your logo, research your typography, what color palette you want, what tone of voice you want your brand to have, we highly, highly recommend that you take the time to learn who your ideal target customer is, who your ideal target audience is. By doing so, you can curate a brand that appeals to their psychology, that solves a local or national need, and you can curate a brand strategy so that you can position your brand in front of your ideal target audience. Not only position the brand in front of them, but make it something that they can relate to, that they can remember, and that they would love to work with. So by knowing who your ideal target audience is, then you go into building your logo and your branding. So let's take a moment to talk about the color palette of your brand. Did you know that different colors will respond to people's psychology in different ways? There is a reason that a lot of financial institutions that you see have green marketing. There is a reason why a lot of the eco-friendly brands that you see have green marketing, because that appeals to your psyche and you relate to eco and think of nature. Green also represents growth, prosperity, and luck. So those are all small psychological cues that can play a role in your brand. You have an instant to create a connection with a potential customer once your brand has been positioned in front of them. So by choosing the correct colors, the correct symbolism, a clear name, a clear identity, that's going to help you over time create lasting impressions that people remember and relate to. In contrast, there's some assertive brands that use red, such as Coca-Cola, Target, Netflix. This bold red color is very assertive and subconsciously translate to strength and assertion. So again, there are reasons why companies choose the colors that they choose. Nothing with branding is up to choice. Everything is thoroughly thought out and planned when you're doing it right, and that's going to help you succeed when building your brand. So I am going to delve into some of the main aspects of brand identity and the definition of them in case you are unfamiliar, but I'm going to breeze through this because it is kind of beginner stuff. So a logo is a symbol or design that represents your brand. It should be simple, unique, and relevant to your brand's values and mission. Typography refers to the style and arrangement of text. It should be legible, consistent, and reflect your brand's personality. Color palette is a set of colors that represent your brand. It should be consistent with your brand's personality and evoke the desired emotion in your target audience. Brand tone is the voice and personality of your brand. It should be consistent with your brand's values and appeal to your target audience. So notice how I said brand tone and brand personality. We're about to go into exactly what the difference is between your tone and your personality by diving into some of these well-known brands. The major player brand identities are Nike, Coca-Cola, and Apple. We talked about all of them in our previous videos, and we're going to continue building on those topics today. Nike's logo is a simple swoosh that represents motion and speed, while their brand tone is inspirational and motivational. Nike's brand personality can be seen in its marketing campaigns, which often feature elite athletes performing at the highest level of their sport. The company's Just Do It slogan became iconic, and it can sum up the brand's personality perfectly. Nike encourages its customers to push themselves to be their best, and its products are designed to help them achieve their goals. Overall, Nike's brand personality is energetic, determined, and focused on achievement. It resonates with athletes and non-athletes alike. It has helped make Nike one of the most recognizable brands in the world. Coca-Cola's logo is a classic script font that represents tradition and nostalgia, while their brand tone is friendly and inclusive. Coca-Cola's brand personality is associated with happiness, joy, and togetherness. The brand has been promoting these values for over a century, and it has become an integral part of popular culture worldwide. Coca-Cola's marketing campaigns often feature smiling and happy people enjoying the drink together, emphasizing the social aspect of consuming the product. In addition to this, Coca-Cola also is known for its consistency and its reliability. The brand has maintained a classic taste in packaging, which has become recognizable and iconic for over a century. Though I will say one special ingredient has been taken out, if you know what I mean. This has helped to build brand trust and loyalty among consumers who know that they can always rely on Coca-Cola to deliver high-quality product. Overall, Coca-Cola's brand personality is designed to create a positive experience with consumers, promoting happiness, togetherness, and reliability. Apple's logo is a simple apple representing innovation and creativity, while their brand tone is sleek and sophisticated. Apple is a technology company that has created a unique brand personality over the years. Apple's brand personality can be described as innovative, stylish, sophisticated, and modern. Apple has always been at the forefront of technology, and its products reflect that. From the design of the hardware to the user interface of the software, Apple's products are known for their simplicity and ease of use. One of the key elements of Apple's brand personality is its focus on design. Apple's products are not just functional, they're also beautiful and stylish, and this has helped to create a strong emotional connection between Apple and its customers. Apple's brand personality is also reflected in its marketing campaigns, which often focus on the emotional benefits of the product. Another aspect of Apple's brand personality is its focus on innovation. Apple is constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible with technology, and it has helped to establish its reputation as a forward-thinking company. So we talked about Apple and Nike, but today we're going to talk a little bit about a beer company that I think is a really interesting brand, and it gives you a clearer idea of what a brand is and also how you can have fun with your brand's personality. When it comes to beer brands, few are as unique as Dos Equis. The brand's sophisticated brand tone is instantly recognizable with its elegant font and striking green and gold color scheme. But at the same time, Dos Equis has a more relaxed, laid-back personality that sets it apart from other brands in its category. So that can serve as an example of how your brand can look luxurious but have a little bit more of a relaxed and laid-back attitude. And that approach has really worked for Dos Equis and helped them stand out in a market. I feel like their product is relatable for the average middle-class person. So in today's journey through branding, we talked a little bit about defining your ideal client, creating a brand identity that resonates with that ideal client, and how to build a personality with your brand that can help make it more relatable to your ideal audience. You can use a combination of the information in today's video and last week's video to create your own successful brand. But from there, you have to learn how to get your brand the attention that it deserves. We're going to focus on brand strategy, brand proposition, and how you can get your successful brand the attention that it deserves. Thank you so much for watching part 2 of a comprehensive journey through branding. Again, my name's Kelly with KWD Digital Marketing Agency. If you'd like to work with me to elevate your branding, you can reach out at www.kwd.marketing. Make sure to tune into a journey through branding across Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Threads. And tune into our marketing newsletter so that you don't miss anything that KWD Insights has to offer. Until next time, that'll do it. See ya!